got phone calls from Muscle Tech. I mean, a lot of people. And at this time, I'm getting ready for Junior Nationals, so I got all this stuff going on. I don't know like how this is gonna play out, so don't get your hopes up. So next thing I know, Jay would text, he would email me and be like, they're gonna want to shoot you. I mean, the whole time I'm thinking like, this guy's like, he's trying to hook me up, man. They had me come out, I want to say like 3 weeks out from the Junior Nationals, and didn't know what the hell I was doing. First photo shoot ever. It was in Hard Times, called Mile High Muscle. Weeder and Muscular Development, those were the two magazines I was deciding on. So then Jay was actually mentioning how Team Muscle Tech wanted to have me on as well. And then that's when I remember telling him that I said it wasn't enough money. And he was like, dude, this is a really good deal. Like, no one gets a sponsorship with a magazine and a supplement company before they do a national show. This is before I even did the juniors. So obviously, you know, I won the Junior Nationals, and then I said yes to Weeder, obviously. And I've been there ever since. And they picked me up after the Junior Nationals, went to Chatsworth Powerhouse Gym, shot my first cover, and then a month later, I received that cover the night that I won the Mr. USA title 6 years ago. And it was one of the coolest feelings I ever got. I've been, like I said, I've been very fortunate to have someone like him around. And I know he's always had my back on everything. But I don't want to be friends just in bodybuilding. I want to be friends for life. He's my boy. See, that's the cool thing about Jay, is that at some point in time, pretty much everyone has asked for advice from Jay, whether they want to admit it or not. They all have come running to Jay like he's God, because they know he's done it right, and he's done it with class. I felt like I had done all that I could in '09 to do well at the Olympia, and everything just went wrong. I got sick, I got hurt a couple of times. You know, everything, my personal life was in shambles. I mean, everything just went wrong. People were dying in my family. I mean, everything was going wrong. I remember after placing 5th, I was like, I'm never gonna feel this way again. I don't wanna feel like that again. So I wanna be so good that people remember my name as being one of the top guys. Because people wrote me off right after that, you know. So I did. Trained harder than I ever trained at the time. And the results, you know, showed.
I want to welcome everyone to the Mr. Olympia.
You know, 2 days out before the show, I mean, I was like, I'm ready to kick the crap out of everybody. The whole prejudging, I thought I owned it. It was weird. Like, I really thought I was gonna win. And that was a cool feeling. Even though I didn't win, it was cool just to think, like, maybe it was a half a second where I just felt it, like, oh, this is what it's gonna feel like, you know? But I think what's even cooler was to hear Jay's fans screaming, my fans screaming, bam, bam, bam. And I'm like, this is like when I was getting ready for my first Junior Nationals, the USA, when I would download motivational videos on YouTube and put them on the Sony PSP doing cardio, to watching Jay Cutler and Ronnie Coleman get after it. 1 and 2, 1 and 2, all those years. I used to watch that stuff repeatedly over and over again on my little Sony. I used to watch it all day doing cardio. And now, standing on that stage, I finally got a chance to take it all in and think, that's you up there now. Now somebody's watching you. You're gonna win. You're gonna win. You're gonna win. You're gonna win. You watch the video, I'm saying it. I'm like, you're gonna win. You're gonna win this. Like, oh my God, like, you're gonna win this, dude. Like, I can feel it. So they said in second place, Phil Heath. And I remember, you know, like thinking like, what the hell just happened? Even though I lost twice that same year, you know, both of them taught me a lot of lessons. You know, both of them taught me a lot of humility. You know, sometimes it's not about the battle, it's about the war. You know, and the war is to become Mr. Olympia. So, you know, I knew that I needed more gym time. I didn't think I would be able to yield enough mass in that short period of time for the Arnold Classic. I couldn't have guaranteed that big wow that people are used to seeing. Whereas I knew that by taking the year off, I could have more time to do appearances, to actually feel like second in the world. came back here a mess. So it actually made not doing the Arnold this year pretty helpful for him, because then he could repair it. It's definitely helped. And having bad knees going into bodybuilding, I mean, didn't help. But making sure that everything is in perfect alignment and stuff makes things a whole lot easier to train. So I don't have as much pain when I train now. I've been seeing him for quite some time, just to do a lot of preventative maintenance work, decompression, acupuncture, chiropractic work. He does everything. You know, I turned pro 6 years ago, almost to the day, and you know, when I turned pro, I was like, oh, I'll do it for 10 years. Well, I keep saying that every year now. I'll stay in another 10, and I've been pro for 6, so now I'm already talking about maybe another 10. I mean, as long as I can still compete at a high level and feel like, you know, I'm healthy, which I have been, I don't see why I can't do this forever. At least in my mind, I feel I can do it forever. I don't know. At the end of the day, I mean, I definitely want my name to be called as the new Mr. Olympia. I've tried to visualize it a lot. I don't know if I'm gonna just put my hand up or put Jay's hand up or fall down crying. I don't know. I do know that after my own personal celebration, the first thing I'm probably gonna do is probably hug Jay. I personally hope that if I do win, that he doesn't necessarily walk away from the sport. You know, I get kind of emotional thinking about the day that he talks about, you know, possibly leaving. Honestly, I just pray to God that both of us can be the last two standing, man. I mean, nothing against anyone else. It's just that I like going against my best friend in the sport, you know? And I just know that the things that he's instilled in me have been, you know, leadership, responsibility, you know, integrity, hard work, dedication, being resilient, knowing how to persevere through anything. And I just hope that I can carry on his legacy, you know, whether I win or not. Even when you've dug deeper and deeper and deeper into your soul to be the best you can be, you know, you still may not win, but your best is always good enough.